morning. I was in such a hurry to set off because we've finally got no wind or rain. I forgot to put any of my lights on. And the back one. So today I don't really know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to go for a ride. But I have brought this little camera that I want to use and I'll talk to you about. Kodak charmera. Tiny little toy camera on a keychain. I'm going to move my ass saver because it keeps hitting off my wheel and I can hear it and it's driving me mad. Alrighty, like I said, I've got absolutely no idea what the plan is this morning. I'm just so grateful to be out and about. Morning. I don't want to be one of those people who moans about the weather, right? Especially when I choose to live like up in the middle of nowhere on an island. But it has been like non-stop wind and rain. I saw the weather forecast for today and I was like, yes, I am out. Nothing is stopping me. So I didn't know if I was just going to do like my morning loop with a flask of coffee, although I did forget to bring a flask of coffee. Or if I was going to go a little bit further, but I've got my little camera with me and the weather's like decent, so I think I'm going to go out and about and take some photos. When I started riding my bike around here like last year, I was so scared to come on this big road, but now I'm used to it. As long as you got your lights on and as long as you're paying attention and you got your bash hat, your helmet, somebody called it a bash hat in the comments and I kind of like that, so I've nicked that term. So yeah, I'm sorted and I'm safe. You can't really get anywhere around here without hitting some big roads now and then. It's mostly single track and a bit of gravel, but you do have to get on these big roads now and then. But I jump onto the path as soon as possible because nobody enjoys it. I don't believe that anyone enjoys having cars rush past them. So back to the fun topic, the little camera, the Kodak charmera. I got this just because I saw it and it was like £30 and it looked really fun and nostalgic and I like cameras, so I bought it. And I'm going to be totally honest with you, the photo quality is horrendous, but it's fun, it's cheap and it's got good vibes. And actually, the video has got real, like, home movie vibes, and I really enjoy that. I've been using it to add, like, little B-roll sections to my vlogs, just because it's fun and grainy. So, I have forgotten my flask of coffee today, so the kind of main target was get some coffee. This is a coffee shop coming up on the left, but unfortunately, I caught it on their day off, or they might not have been open yet. They might open later. It's still quite early. But I used their door for a photo. Thanks, Coffee Bothy. I've photographed this house with exhibition on the side so many times, but I've never went down and went in. I don't know why. It feels a bit weird. It feels like it's somebody's house. I don't know. Maybe one day. In the Highlands through winter, a lot of businesses, like little independent ones, do close for the winter or massively reduce their open hours. So the usual place I would go for breakfast and a coffee in Broadford is closed for January. So it's a dirty builder's breakfast from the co-op. Honestly, sometimes it's all you need, so I got myself a sausage roll and, right, no judgment, I just wanted some caffeine, I wanted a hot drink, so I've got myself a Costa coffee from the machine. Oh my god, it's criminal. Do you know what? Old Amy wouldn't have posted this on the internet, but I'm getting old and I don't care about your judgment anymore. I just wanted a coffee, okay? I go independent when I can. I'm actually sat outside the place where I'd usually get my coffee and breakfast from. I'm taking advantage of their benches. It's sheltered and it's cute, and I like sitting and watching the world go by, but having my own little space. Oh, well, I did have my own space until Jeannie, the local cat, the local village abuser, she likes to swipe at people, has popped up to say hello. Are you serious? Have you come to get some of my... You're after my sausage roll? I know your game. I got crumbs on you? I'm sorry. I love this street. If I ever magically come into a big chunk of money, I'll go door knocking and ask everyone on this street if I can buy their house. It's adorable. Imagine having this view directly opposite your front door. I mean, it's probably horrendous in a storm, but hey ho. This camera is perfect for bike rides because it's absolutely tiny. It's like about the size of your thumb, to be honest, and it does come with a keychain, but I changed mine to a carabiner because the rattling of the keychain when you're videoing is a bit annoying. But you just clip it to your belt or chuck it in your pocket. It's absolutely tiny. I've got it sitting on my bike light here just for a bit of comparison. As you can see, it is really small. Another thing I really like is that I can use it without having to take my gloves off. Sometimes I take like cinematic shots or photographs with my iPhone when I'm on bike rides, but obviously I've got to take my gloves off, use my fingers, and those gloves with the so-called touch screen capability, they don't work, man, they're lying. But this is like good old-fashioned buttons. I really needed this. I feel like I've been trapped inside because of wind and rain and ice for ages. I mean, it's been like a week really, but I needed this. Are you okay? I don't think I've mentioned it on this channel, but I actually don't have a driving license. I don't drive, so my bike is the only way I get out and about on my own. So it's like massively important for my mental health for the weather to be decent enough for me to get out and about. Like, I need it, otherwise my world is very, very small. Living in a rural area, the public transport ain't the greatest, so my bike it's my freedom, basically. I know what you're thinking, why don't you just learn to drive? I've tried a few times, and me and driving don't gel. And to be honest, I would just rather get much better at cycling and get fitter and accept that my world's going to be a little bit smaller. My husband drives, and I've got friends who drive, and if there's an emergency, I can't get to places, but otherwise, I would rather just get like absolutely wicked at riding my bike. Me and Stephen always say that if we ever lived somewhere slightly less remote, then we would probably just go completely car free. It sounds like a nice little life to just completely rely on your own steam power and your bike. So yeah, watch me disappear into the horizon, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully the weather stays decent enough for more bike rides soon. See ya.